Hey guys, welcome back. Today's going to be a very fast video, something that most gardeners need to know, a good pest avoidance video, essentially. Many of you grow squash, pumpkin, anything in that nature. You've heard of the squash vine borer. They are like our worst nightmare when you're growing that type of stuff. They will completely wipe out your crop, kill it, destroy it. So, about a week ago, I did catch a squash vine borer flying insect within my garden, near the pumpkin plants, which are right behind me here. Didn't know for a fact that it laid eggs. I didn't find any eggs, but I did go and buy something that is meant to destroy the grubs, the worms that come from the squash vine borer, and save your plants, essentially 99% of the time. You're still going to lose them sometimes. But I wanted to give you guys that remedy because I do have evidence now that it definitely laid eggs. We definitely have the grub within at least one of our pumpkin plants. So now I need to go through the treatment process. So this is what you need. You need BT, or this is also a BT form, Thuricide BT. It is a caterpillar killer. Doesn't just work on the squash vine borer caterpillars, but also on hornworms, cabbage worms, all those fun nightmares that you deal with as well. You would just spray it on the leaves once it's diluted, because this is a concentrate. So you need this, and you would normally mix like a gallon of water. Now I did a half gallon of water, so instead of 1 tablespoon to a gallon, I'm doing half tablespoon to a half gallon. And then, in this case, because you don't want to just spray it on the leaves for them, you need a syringe. Because you're going to inject 1 cc of this into the stem. You can cut open the stem as well and find those worms and basically evict them yourself, kill them. These squash vines are very healing. They will heal themselves. If you plant it back into the ground, it's going to form roots. It will typically heal itself. But this is an easier way of going about it. I'm going to show you the pumpkin plants right away and kind of show you why I've kind of assumed that we were dealing with these worms. These guys here look very healthy. The leaves look good. They are not looking bad. Granted, this one's got some stuff going on, but it's still not bad looking. For the most part, these guys look good. All we've been getting to are the male plants. So we haven't gotten any pumpkins yet, so there's hope, I guess, but we don't know. This is our biggin. This is our biggest vine, the biggest one when I've transplanted it, and look how beautiful it is, and that's the one that we know for a fact they have attacked. If you look, you'll see evidence like that, which says that that's where they went in. You can see the split. You can also see down here all the yellowing and split. We definitely have an issue going on. You'll also see like the dead leaves, dying leaves. That's all evidence of squash vine borer. So, what we're going to do, first off, I'm going to see if I can find you a worm to show you what they look like. And I found one earlier when I looked, just because I took one of the dying leaves off. This one's already got some yellowing, so we're going to take this one. Doesn't hurt anything. We're going to split open this vine. Sorry, guys. Watch me find nothing in this whole... Oh, yeah, there's nothing in this stem. So we don't have squash vine borer going on in this stem. There's the damage. And kind of take something and slice it. I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm just going to kind of pull it back. But you can see there's definitely some damage going on in this stem. Not seeing the bug. They've already moved too far up the stem. But there's nothing inside there that we're seeing at the moment. But they are in there. I might have already gotten all the ones out of this plant too. So my goal is I'm going to rebury this. But we are going to inject this stem and hopefully kill off what's going on. So that this plant can continue producing and growing, because it's a big one. So let me go ahead and mix our stuff. I will probably inject all of these guys because there's a high likelihood there's more than just that one plant infected. So we already have a half gallon of water here. I'm going to go ahead and get this. And it's a concentrate, like I said. We're doing a half tablespoon of this brown liquid. And now we got the concentrate mixed out. Now if you're dealing with like hornworms, you could spray this onto your plants in like a commercial sprayer. We're doing 1 cc, and you're going to repeat this a couple times. This isn't a one-time deal. 1 cc, and then I got to kind of move that down because I've got a bigger syringe. So now we're going to go over to our plant. I'm going to inject from the base. So you want to go down towards the base and insert your needle. And then you're just going to inject. This causes those worms to be unable to eat and eventually kills them. So that's all you would do. You just inject that 1 cc in, and that will do its magic on this plant. And hopefully we'll come out in a couple days and this plant will be looking a heck of a lot better and producing more flowers. You will notice sometimes wilt. I did not notice that wilt on this plant today or yesterday, or I've been checking. But usually that's one of the signs that, hey, you've got some squash vine borers, is you'll have wilt in your plant. So keep an eye out on your plant. If you notice wilt in the early morning, you probably are dealing with some squash vine borers. I'm going to go through and I'm going to inject all of my pumpkins and probably my squash as well, just to play it safe. But hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit and help save your garden so you guys can have a nice production this year. Be kind, you don't know what anyone is going through, and we'll catch you on the next one.